on him because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 7.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
The running
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Mahomes throwing complete there to Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
An 8-yard.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Returning it, Justice Hill.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
29-yard line.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
And 6.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
First down.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
8-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And it's 3rd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He may try and run for this. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Ingram. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
And sacked. He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. Mark Ingram there to make the grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
1st down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And again, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 40 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Jackson's going to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Flushed out right. He can run for it. And Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Jackson to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, Ingram. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Is good.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore. bring